up? We're here in Greenfield at the Ricks with Wezgotsta. All right, we're going to talk to them tonight about concert at the Ricks tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Be here, 7 o'clock. All right, so let's start.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody get nice and wet?
Yeah.
Oh, Corey, you messed up your hair.
Man, my hair don't get fixed. Ever.
Now you got to comb it. So.
Take it.
Okay, cool. We're here with Wezgotsta. It's Charlie Vetters. I'm with Word Games Robot Designs. In case you're just joining us. So Wezgotsta's playing at the show here Saturday night over there at the Ricks. And thought they'd come by and talk a little bit about, see what you guys are up to.
Yeah,
so
sure.
you want to introduce yourself first?
I'm Corey, I play drums.
Blake, bass player.
I'm Ivy, I'm the singer.
I'm Levi, and I am lead and rhythm guitar.
Right. And I'm Charlie, and I do nothing. And I'm really good at it.
You're a pioneer, bro. What are you talking about?
All right. So, you guys played the Ricks here before, haven't you? That was before
yeah.
COVID.
Yep.
Yeah, it was during COVID.
Was it during?
It was,
Very first
actually,
show,
yeah.
Yeah.
Their seats like caution taped off and stuff.
Yeah. So I want to tell a story how I met you guys. So I was just moving in here, and this place is totally empty. Remember that? And I saw these guys walking over here with guitars and stuff, walking up and down the street in front of the theater there, and they were you were getting pictures for that show.
Yeah.
So, and I thought, man, this is really cool. You know, I went over and talked to him and said, oh, you should come over afterwards. I'll talk to you, because I thought I'd talk to you about doing t-shirts and stuff. And you took your pictures and you left. It's like, okay, I'll never see those guys again. Like 2 hours later, we're loading stuff in here, and you guys show up and sat up there in the front window and played an acoustic set, and there was nothing in here that it was really.
It was empty.
Yeah.
Great
All the
sound.
time,
It was
for
super
sure.
empty.
And Corey was on the
I was playing drums on the
playing
wall.
drums on the wall there, and man, it just blew me away. And Ivy's vocals, and and I just kept working, and you guys played for probably half an hour, 40 minutes or so.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
So that was awesome, and so then I didn't see you guys for a long time, and so whenever somebody from high school came in, I'd say, do you know that band Wezgotsta? And they'd kind of, I think I heard of them.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And I must have asked like 20 people, and then somebody'd say, oh yeah, I know, and I said, oh, can you tell them to come here? I want to talk to them, because I was wanting to talk to you about doing that concert in here.
Right, yeah.
So, and they always go, well, I don't really know them that well.
That's where all the
So-
live, bro.
So, I don't know how you guys ever came. I don't know. Did you guys come in here, or somebody say something to you, or what?
I remember talking to you about coming to the actual show that we played there.
Yeah, and I
remember
came over
talking
that
to you
show.
after that
Yeah.
set, and you told us that we could come over and do an acoustic night one night. And
Yeah.
we were all down for it.
That was awesome. So and that was probably a couple weeks after I opened.
That was a
and
pretty
it
big show out too for that little acoustic.
Yeah, there's probably 40 people in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
At least 40 people in here, and we sold like a bunch of shirts.
Yeah, I mean,
We were printing shirts up, and so that was pretty cool. That concert had a really cool vibe. It was acoustic, you know.
yeah, that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time I've ever played my kit with just a snare and a hi-hat.
Yeah.
It sounded really good though, and you had a blanket over your
Yeah,
snare.
I had to mute it.
And I was worried about the neighbors
That's what I was
upstairs,
trying
you
to
know,
be
like, you know,
Because I
boom,
remember
boom, boom, boom.
originally
Quiet
I was
down.
going to bring my cajon and be all quiet. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
man, nah, I'm bringing a kit and I'll just mute it a little bit.
And so, and at the concert over there, it was really wild. There was a lot of people jumping off on the stage and jumping off stage and
Yeah,
stuff.
I know.
So-
that was interesting, but I don't want that to
So,
happen again.
so before you guys
Just
played,
saying.
Deb, my wife kept saying, I hope you know what you're getting into. Like she thought you were going to be diving off the front of the, you know,
Man.
stage diving off the front here. So
If it doesn't make them mad, they got mad last time.
Yeah.
you know, we're going to keep people off the stage this
Yeah,
time.
most
but-
definitely.
No,
But
absolutely. Yeah.
so Kyle and Kurt is going to be doing stage managers, and thanks guys, you're awesome. They're musicians just like you guys, a couple years ahead of you, and so they know stuff. They've been around. They know a lot of stuff, and they'll help you get your stuff on and off and all that stuff. Great guys, and man, I really appreciate them volunteering and helping out. A lot of people helping out with this. Thanks everybody, but it's pretty cool. So that concert was awesome though, and it's on. I think we have it on Facebook. If you scroll back long enough, you'll see it in the videos.
Yeah.
And I
We
missed
have
the
it on
first
YouTube
half
as
of it.
well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely on YouTube somewhere.
And your YouTube one was your recording because you had a little recorder up here.
Yeah, I
It
forget
sounds a
which-
lot better
oh,
than
yeah,
the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I was
Audio.
Because I listened to that one I shared this morning, and the sound was.
We actually have.
It sounded really pretty
The
good.
first show that we did at Rick's, we have a whole like 3-hour recording of that entire
Really?
show.
Dude, I forgot.
Just gotta cut it down.
So
Yeah.
what'd you
I forgot
think of
about
it?
that.
Audio.
We've never listened
What'd you think
well,
of
I've
the-
never listened to it.
It's
Because
that's such
sometimes
a
it
great-
sucks,
Yeah.
and sometimes
It's
Well,
a great
dude, that was
point,
my very
because you
first
can-
concert. So
You
Yeah.
can hear everything going down the runway.
Yeah,
and
people chattering.
talking.
it's like you suck.
Dude, it was great. There were so many people there.
me and Blake were the
Like,
ones who told him to tell us. How
Oh,
much,
man.
so.
Right.
it was great.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
sometimes those videos, you know, they're just
Right.
too hard to listen to. They're not good enough. You know?
Yeah,
Well,
that-
we
that
got it on a
recorder-
handy recorder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
It was
cool.
great.
It's cool having that whole set too, because like I said, that was my first time playing a gig ever, so that's kind
Good
of
thing to have.
So
core memory.
the sound, they upgraded the sound over here.
Yeah.
Got a sound guy
Yeah,
that's going
one
to crank
sound
it
guy.
because they didn't have it
Yeah.
turned up. We're going to
Yeah,
have it turned up.
one
We're going to have
sound.
it. We're going to
Cool.
we're
We
going to
like
rock
to
the
get
place.
loud.
Yeah.
We like
So
to
it's
get
going
loud.
to it's going to be a lot better this time. The sound's going to be a lot better. Lights, everything. So
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's going to be really cool. So so what have you guys been doing? I think you kind of like everybody else kind of shut down for a year or so, or do you still
We were
get
kind
together?
of silently pioneering through
Yeah.
that.
Practice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
We dimmed down a little bit. We went from like 3 days a week to one solid day a week, but it's quality practice for sure.
Where do you guys practice at?
My grandpa's house, my house, back room.
All
so-
right, Grandpa.
Yeah,
There you go, man.
back room jamming.
Every,
All right.
every single time we jam, we do the whole entire set list, the one that we're gonna do
Yeah.
over there. Matter
Oh, cool.
of fact,
Literally.
yes, sir. Get it solid.
Sometimes 2 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to make some new music after this show, though, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got like 3 other ideas we want to get recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Need to get recorded. Studio time.
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
Which we
Talk-
might have lined up.
Hey, yes.
We might
Yes,
have lined
yeah.
up. We've been
That's
talking.
awesome.
It'll
so,
be great.
Yeah.
Talk with guys
Hopefully-
from Exotic Species because I met them when they were younger than you guys,
Right.
and their new album.
They're
Yeah,
recording.
it sounds pretty
cool.
good.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
sure.
So you know they may be able to give some tips and stuff on that. They're really great guys. So so that gets some good nuggets of wisdom there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom
Yeah, as
nuggets.
of now,
Suck.
we should be able to start getting recording at least like a few weeks after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully getting it
Yeah.
lined up and set in stone.
I'm ready.
I've been
So-
I've
We've
been-
been
I've been
beyond
ready.
ready.
So you write new stuff, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
so what your set looks like? You got original stuff, covers, a little bit both, or
We
what?
got both.
Yeah,
Well,
We
both.
got like, you know, not really a lot of covers this time. I know the last show that we did, we had a lot of covers.
That was mainly because we only had a few songs written at that point.
Yeah.
There, so
mainly all originals. You know,
Cool.
couple
Awesome.
things to spice it up.
So how do you guys write? What's that process
We
look
all
like?
kind of like,
depends the
It's-
song.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
really
all the
depends
songs
on-
are different.
honestly, all of the songs
Yeah.
are different. Yeah, I mean, we all kind of like,
Do you
There's
bring
a-
stuff to it, or
There's
do it all
quite a few
together?
that
Or?
we made by just me, Levi, and Blake would jam and we find a lick that we like and
Mhm.
build
And
off
go
of
from
it,
there.
and then
Sometimes
Well,
I come over,
yes.
they have stuff set up for me.
Jamming and recording.
yeah.
Like a big thing is a lot of the first songs that we started with, they were us getting together and just making something.
we would literally
Yeah.
sit a phone down in the room and non-stop jam, like not even a break, just jam for like
Yeah.
20 minutes
Up and
straight.
stuff.
Yeah.
Can't
Wrapped
even-
around t-shirts, like shoved in boxes so it's not peeking.
Just go
Yeah.
back. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah. recently I send a lot of clips, ideas to these guys. And we think about it for a bit, and then I bring it over there, and Corey makes a line.
Yeah.
Blake makes a line. Then Ivy, she listens to it, gets it all
They'll
in.
figure it out.
It's
And
great.
then it comes together.
Sounds like all fun.
Yeah, over
Yeah.
time they change for
They
sure.
do.
There's
Oh, yeah.
there's
Yeah, we
songs that we
changed.
played at that first
We literally
Rick
changed
show
a
that are
couple.
gonna sound so much different this time around.
Yeah.
Just because
Oh,
we've
yeah.
gotten more poppier, a little bit more energy to it.
Well, you always called yourself psychedelic punk, which I thought you sounded more like 90 grunge.
We
90s
kind of that's
grunge
why
at the
I don't
time.
know if you noticed, but I dropped the psychedelic in our bio. I took it off.
Just grunge.
Just
and
like yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Good
It's
time.
hard to
That's an
say.
exotic species.
If you listen to
Yeah.
our music
Guys,
at the
what
show,
I'm
tell
saying.
us what genre we are because we don't know.
yeah, honestly.
But as musicians, that's the worst, and I guilty of it. I ask that. Well, like, what kind of music you play? That's the worst question.
I
as a
have so
musician.
many people
It's
ask
like
me
it's
that.
like
Yeah,
okay,
me too.
I do my music. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't.
We make stuff.
I just
Yeah.
pretty much
For your
say we do what we
interpretation.
do and we do it well.
But see,
Yeah.
I do agree with that though, because I mean, I can't like classify us as a single sound. We got
Yeah.
songs
Yeah.
that bring different elements. We got softer
really
stuff,
do.
and then we got stuff that's just gonna kick you. And
Yeah.
I don't know how to say on
Leave
here.
you crying.
Leave you crying.
Leave you crying. There you go.
Casey's got 3-second beep over there. Beep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Makes
do.
you wanna give somebody a hug.
Something to make you want to do both, you know?
Every good
Sporadic.
band needs
Yes,
that.
sir.
That's funny.
So how do you come up with your lyrics then?
Well, first couple songs I've.
You're laughing.
I
You're
said-
like, this is gonna be good. I'll get your story, then the real story.
Okay.
Okay. Let's hear it, Levi.
I sat and I would record these songs. And
Before I
play
was in
them
the
over.
band.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'd play them over. We had like probably four
Songs written
before.
before I joined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
We just can't
we
sing.
never,
so.
we never had any.
We
no one
tried
singing.
once. We tried one time, and it was
Yeah.
just.
Who tried singing?
Levi tried to
Levi.
sing, and we called it.
Lead and rhythm. Come on, how do you sing and play lead and rhythm? Give it to the gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Well, the Lacey Eclipse, they use guitar loops.
yeah,
Yeah.
So he puts like a rhythm guitar loop down.
And I saw that they were playing without a drummer for a minute too. So
They're
they would
playing,
have drum
yeah, for a
loops.
while. That before COVID, they
Yeah.
had a bunch of shows playing. They were playing without a drummer, but they got a drummer now. But they do a lot. That kind of limits you a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's kind of their sound. It fits well, with their kind of
Yeah.
the
Right.
droning,
I'm a say-
grungy kind of sound.
Look at old Ed Sheeran. That dude rocked on a loop pedal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say before
A lot
any
of
of the
people do.
newer albums. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me, is there anybody that Ed Sheeran hasn't done a duet with, or
No.
Every single week it pops up on my Spotify. He's singing with somebody else. Isn't it
Yeah.
crazy? I mean, he had who was it a couple weeks ago? The hardcore band.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like Ed Sheeran,
What?
Like,
To the
at times
song with
he-
MGK. I
He
can't
wants to be a
respect that.
rapper one minute.
I
and he
can't
wants to be-
respect that.
It's like bring me. Like okay, and the whole song sounded like Ed Sheeran. Then they put like a really
Mhm.
mellow, tone down scream at the end and a little crunchy guitars.
Yeah.
Way down, but it's got he sings with everybody, but
Bring Me the Horizon makes it into a Bring Me the Horizon song though.
yeah,
Every
Yeah.
time.
it sounded
Yeah.
like that the last
Yeah.
30 seconds.
So,
Yeah.
and you can't even
That's all
classify
lyrics,
Bring
man.
Me the Horizon anymore with their
No.
new
No,
album.
they're not
They like
hardcore
pop,
anymore.
Switch
Yeah.
up, man.
They
Yeah.
started off like
But hardcore's
deathcore.
kind of moved that way a little bit. It's
Hardcore's
become more
pop
melodic,
off,
you
man.
know.
Little sad.
Yeah, depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
the
Little
area,
sad.
hardcore's going crazy.
Yeah. That's
And-
real stuff.
What do you think? Punk's coming back too.
A little
I
bit.
love it,
I've
man.
noticed a
Yeah.
few local,
I'm ready
actually,
for it.
like hardcore punk bands.
Oh,
from
really?
Indie
Local.
that are
Really
doing
cool.
pretty decent. Yeah, playing like basement shows, like pretty decent little.
I'm always a sucker for pop punk. I don't care what decade it is. Pop punk it just makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Hey,
makes
man,
you
I
feel
don't
great.
discriminate.
I know some of you guys, a couple of you here, are like, stop, you're stupid, go,
Hey,
bye.
and I'm here-
but
I'm not
I'm here
against
to
it
all
makes me
hardcore
feel
for
so
life.
good.
I'm not against all of it.
Okay, now we need to get Ivy's story about the lyrics because I heard her chuckling. So,
Yeah.
so do you fix his lyrics? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
No. If anybody, he's a better writer. Anyways, but was
Hey,
it?
I can't write.
Okay, in my personal opinion, the one song that Ivy wrote is my favorite song.
Yeah, because it has a,
What song was that?
story. to it.
Yeah.
It's been
632.
really
632.
You
Yeah.
doing it this? You doing it this weekend?
Of course.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Yes.
basically, with me,
Excited
I
about
guess
that
it's
one.
like
Mhm.
I like to turn, like I like to think of songs as like poems, or I'll turn it into a story or something like that, and I'll either just make up something myself, or I'll use my own personal experiences into it, and it's kind of what 632 is a little bit with. Yeah, it's got like some of my own personal hurt, personal feelings in the song, but it's a good song. It's a good song.
Emotion smacking
I can't wait to
face.
hear it.
Boom!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yep. So that I can't wait to hear that.
That's one
It's
we
gonna
can
be good.
bang our heads to.
But, you know, a story.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
something about a riff and a cool riff or something, but a story gets you hooked into it. And
Yeah.
that song
Yeah,
really gets you.
understanding.
It makes you.
Even, dude,
Yeah.
honestly, even
My
you can
songs.
hear the emotion in your voice when you sing that song. It's powerful.
And you guys that haven't heard these guys, Ivy's vocals are awesome.
She got
It
the
just-
pipes.
Yep, she does.
Flaming
So
pipes.
you're in for a treat if you haven't heard it yet. So.
She's gonna cry. She's
Yeah,
blushing.
your
I
mom,
might
your
cry.
mom told me to say that. So
Oh, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Love you.
I said you have to give me another $20 and then I will. So
Yeah.
and she said, okay, here it is. So
We owe you more than $20 with that promotion. Those posters,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
those are clean.
They're nice, yes.
yeah, so I told, was it Levi said I want to get Tony to take down a poster and give it to you guys just so if you want it.
Told
The
you,
big
we
one,
don't
yeah,
have any
yeah.
more of the
So you have to
scissors.
tear it up in 4
Or
pieces.
rock, paper, scissors.
Sounds good
Rock,
to me.
paper, scissors after the show.
Mhm.
I'll arm wrestle
No
all
dirty.
of you for it.
No dirty.
Oh.
Don't you
Yeah,
have
you-
No
another
one's
one?
gonna lose,
Huh?
Corey.
Don't you have
That's
another
not
one?
fair.
What's that?
Don't you have another big poster? Because didn't they print the first order that they canceled?
No, it didn't print right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, I want the defect.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no.
authentic.
Okay, so they
No,
sent this
no.
poster. It's a 24 by 36 poster,
Right.
like this big. Which I thought, man, that'd be great up there. in
Oh,
front.
I remember
And those are
that.
huge.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
real tiny because I thought 24 by 36. That's huge.
You see the
You know?
window?
Yeah, it looks like
But
light.
so the first one they sent, they had this poster, and the image was like this big up in the corner. And it was all blank. It's like,
Oh,
Boy.
okay,
That's all room for.
do you have a brain?
Right.
Like you got to know this is right. And anybody with, any sense, knows anything about a computer, stretch it out and print it. It's not hard. So,
Apparently it is.
and yeah,
Be
it is.
surprised.
For some people, yeah. Some people.
So yeah, that's cool. So you guys had to fight over it. So
Sounds about right.
so
Emphasis on the emphasis on the word fight.
Casey, you want to grab the mannequin over here and bring over to show these guys t-shirts. So one other thing we're doing Saturday is we're going to take the press over there in the lobby. So
Even
Casey,
better, man.
Sweet.
and Casey's going to be printing t-shirts here. This is the Wezgotsta t-shirt. So check it out here. And
Shout out Kirby.
yeah, shout out to Curly.
Shout out.
Yep. And believe it or not, he did not burn himself up. So not yet.
Yeah.
So we're going to be printing these shirts up in between, before and after, and in between acts there. Casey's going to, good job. Casey's going to be out there printing, and we'll have shirts for all the bands. And the cool thing about it is, the merch is so expensive for bands to buy. This is a great way that we're going to split the money with them. So anyone buys one, we'll cut a check after the show or the next week, whatever. I just don't have the check to those other guys yet. Sorry, don't tell them.
Hey, you're on Facebook Live.
I've been so busy, man. We've been so busy every day. At the end of the day, Casey can tell you, it's like, oh crap, I need to email them, get an address to mail this to. So 2 Jasons stopped by here, so they got theirs. So, but
Shout out to Jason.
Yeah,
2 Jasons
We
are
played a
awesome,
show
aren't
there.
they?
Yeah, we played a show
Yeah,
in
we
that
played a show
backyard.
At the
at
two
At
Jasons?
Jason's backyard, yeah.
So did you countryfy it?
No,
Not at all.
See, this is the craziest thing, dude. Is he invited us out there, and it's all like folk bands. Like they're all playing
Yeah.
acoustic guitars and mandolins, and
Mhm.
and we're the only band there. We're the only full band there.
It was still
so-
pretty neat though.
But
Yeah.
those guys are awesome.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good.
That's what I was telling the girls here. the other day, is like, that's the best thing out of that first show that came out of that is getting to meet those guys.
Yeah, they're humble, dude. They're super humble.
They
Very,
are
very
great
nice
guys. So
Jason's a good guy.
It
Yeah.
literally,
So's the other
we had
Jason.
never met
Yeah.
him before. We
The
pulled
two
up
Jasons.
to his house, and he like, as soon as we got there, like introduced ourselves and told us we're Lavin's house. He was like, "Yeah, the bathroom's in there, kitchen's to the left if you're
Yeah.
hungry." I was like, "Bro,
Yeah.
what?"
I mean, that's awesome that they, support somebody,
Yeah.
other than, people,
Definitely awesome.
young
They
guys.
ended up giving us tips too at the end of the night.
Yeah.
We didn't know
Yeah.
anything
He
about
That's
told
that.
cool.
me we were not expecting what you were playing. He had
Yeah.
me a tip jar 6.
Oh,
Aw.
that's
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really
Super
great.
awesome
Nice.
dudes.
Yeah, they are. They're, so supportive of anything, any crazy idea I come up with, they say, "Oh, that's cool," But they're great guys. So you played at their
Yeah, their
at
backyard. It
place.
was, I forget what he called it, like a Cleveland Music Fest. He said he has it like every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Hopefully we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
We'll do better this time, I promise.
so what's next for you guys? You said probably recording.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
hopefully right now have a studio or someone that can record us lined up.
Somewhere local here, or
Yep.
Yes, sir. Really local.
cool.
Yeah,
Like extremely local.
Like extremely
Extremely
local,
local.
like in your garage, your
No,
closet.
not that
We're talking
local.
like maybe like 100 feet away local.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hopefully that'll sound good. We can get that in the works, and we'll have an EP out before.
That's
I'm
awesome.
not gonna say a date because I always say a date.
No, no,
But you know,
Never say
soon.
it.
It'd be good for
Soon.
everybody to finally get to
That's
listen
it.
to us, not
Never
acoustic.
release a date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how we keep getting so many show outs when nobody's ever heard our music audio.
I mean, you gotta think,
It's like-
you gotta think that we got 30 to 40 people in here. Can only imagine what it's gonna be like over there.
Oh,
Plus
yeah.
these other bands too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
imagine they could bring a crowd too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So it's gonna be a fun time. It really is. I mean, and for anybody out there that says, Greenfield needs something cool going on, Greenfield needs a good rock show going
Man,
on.
this man made it
These
happen.
guys are
really
gonna
did.
bring
We
it.
did.
This is gonna be a great show. This is the stuff that everybody complains Greenfield doesn't have. You need to get your butt out
Come
here
out.
and do this.
Have
And,
some fun.
and the other thing, besides a great show, in case you didn't see my video yesterday, we went over to Landing, and we're 100% of the door is going. That we're donating back to the Landing. So they've already sold. I didn't check today, but yesterday was 19 tickets, so that's $190 right now. And there's going to be a lot. There's going to be
door tickets.
Yeah.
10 times that. I mean, there's going to be
For
a
sure.
lot of people there. So, well, not 10 times. That'd be. Is that 1,000?
He just makes art. We don't do math.
Yeah.
19 times.
I do art. I
Like,
don't do math. So.
Yeah.
No,
That's
we'll
why I
say
sing, I can't do
hopefully
math.
10 times.
Okay.
Let's pack it.
Yeah.
Or is
Fill it
that
to the
100? That's
walls.
100. So that's
It's
cool.
like
Or no,
two-
that's
it'd be like
200.
200 almost.
So that's
yeah.
cool. That's
We
cool.
had that almost that last time.
I lost- I
I lost
Yeah.
count at about 75.
Yeah, there were faces further than I could see last time we played.
Yeah.
This, so hopefully we
So
can
so
do
it's
that
going
again.
and it's going to be great. See a great show and help out the Landing, which is pretty cool. Saw your mom over there.
Yeah.
She helps out over there.
She
So
does.
um,
Ivy's mom.
yes, yep. Ivy's mom.
Oh, man,
So-
Wait.
Went to
Okay,
the
cool.
first show. You remember?
We're really looking forward to hearing you guys. Really looking forward to hearing you
Sean
guys. This is going to be
Malachi.
awesome. I'm so glad you guys are doing this. It's going to be a great night. So can't wait. So if you're just checking on and you're in a hole somewhere, Greenfield, right here across the street, the Rick's Theater, 7 o'clock on Saturday night. There's 3 bands playing. They see Eclipse. From in town here, I met Anastasia at she used to work over here at the Greenfield Music Center. Love her hair, and yeah, that's because I have none. So, and then Exotic Species, some great guys I've known for a while. They're or I met them. I don't know them. I've been following them for a while. They're from Columbus, and then these guys from in town here. So it's going to be a great show. It's going to rock and roll. It's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. And the door is $5 if you have a school ID with you, $10 otherwise, and it's being donated to the Landing over here. So great cause. So don't miss it. This Saturday, it's gonna be a great show. So looking forward to it. Thanks so much, guys. Really
Thank you,
appreciate it.
bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.